Good morning, boys and girls. Today is April 22nd, 2020, and your application problem for today reads, use the tally chart to fill in the picture graph. So, first we're going to look at the tally chart. We see that we have Jose, Laura, and Linda. How many tally marks does Jose have? Let's count his tally marks. Here we know that when we see a strike through, we know already that those tally marks mean that there are 5. And then we have 3 more, so 5 plus 3 is 8. So therefore, Jose has 8 books read. So we're going to take some blue pictures because this is a picture graph, the picture of a circle. Here is our legend. Remember, it represents how many books are read. So this one circle represents 1 book. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books read for Jose. Next, Laura. Again, here the tally mark shows that she has a strike through her tally mark, so we already know that that is 5. So we're going to put 5 circles over Laura's name for 5 books read. Okay, that's 4. We need 1 more book. Okay, so now that our picture graph is created from our tally mark chart, we're going to answer the questions. So letter B says, draw a tape diagram to show how many more books Jose read than Laura. Pay attention to this word, how many more. Remember, your tape diagram is supposed to be made of a rectangle. You're showing the number of books that Jose read and the number of books Laura read in a tape diagram. Go ahead and pause this video and get that done. Okay, now that you're back, we're going to create the tape diagram for Jose and Laura's books. I'm going to go to my marking pen. So I have J for Jose. And I'm going to draw his tape diagram long because he has more books read. Okay, so here we have 8 books for Jose. Then we have Laura. I'm going to put her initial here to show her tape diagram, and she only has 5. So I'm not going to draw her tape diagram as long as Jose's is. A little bit shorter. And she has 5 books read. So your tape diagram should look something like this. Side by side, Jose's bar is longer than Laura's bar. Okay, good job. Now, letter C. It says if Jose, Laura, and Linda read 21 books together, how many books did Linda read? So let's read that again. If Jose, Laura, and Linda read 21 books together. So first, we need to determine how many steps does it take to get to this answer. Now, in order to answer that question, we're going to have to take a look at all of the books read. It looks like Linda doesn't have any tally marks. So really, this is what we're trying to get to. Trying to get to how many books did Linda read? We already know how many Jose and Laura read. So we need to determine how many Linda read. In order to do that, we're going to have to calculate Jose's and Laura's. All right. So in order to find out how many Jose and Laura read, what should we do to these 2 numbers to find out how many they read together? Yes, you guessed it. We're going to have to add. So our first step is to actually add 8 plus 5. So this is our first step. So Jose and Linda read 8 plus 5. We know that 8 plus 5 more is what? That's right, it's 13. So now that we have 13 books for Laura and Jose, we need to find out how many books Laura read. So if they read 21 books altogether, we know that this is the total. So let's create a tape diagram. Not a tape diagram, I'm sorry. We're going to create a number bond with these two numbers. We know that 21 is our total. This is the number we're trying to get to. One side of the number bond we know that Jose and Laura read 13 books altogether. But we just don't know how many Linda read. So we're going to have to create this number bond to kind of help us to find that answer. And on this side of the number bond, we don't know. So how do we get from 13 to 21? What equation could we create to find out what this is? Go ahead and pause this video and write an equation that would help us to figure out the answer to this number bond. Okay. Well, if you said 21 minus 13, 21 minus 13, then you are correct. That's one way. So you would just go ahead and do you would just go ahead and use the strategy that we used in module 4, which is 2-digit minus 2-digit numbers to do this, right? Or you could do 13 plus something equals 21. It's all the same. Or you can count up on a number line. So 13 plus something equals our total 21. Okay? So the majority of us will actually do 21 minus 13. And here you always start in the ones place. Do I have enough ones to subtract 1? To subtract from 1? No. So I'm going to have to decompose. This becomes 1. This becomes 11. And now I have 11 minus 3. What is 11 minus 3? Yes, you got it. It's 8. So now we know that this right here should be what number? This should be 8. Laura read 8 books because 8 plus 5 plus 8, that is going to give us the total of 21 books. Okay, I hope that was very clear to you guys. Remember, if you have any questions in your teams, you can go to the questions and answer channel and ask any questions you would like. And I will talk to you guys another time. Bye-bye.